Okay guys, welcome to the Asprey. It's swing analysis time.
And today we're talking backswing and transition. Welcome to Me and My Golf TV. So congratulations to Rene Requen, all the way from Houston, Texas, who's won our swing analysis last week. And thanks for all the rest of you guys who entered. We are going to do it every week, so you'll definitely get a chance next week. So Rene has got a handicap here, so he roughly scores around 100, but he'd love to get down to the low 90s, even in the 80s. And you know, he's worked hard at his game, but he said he's struggling with his transition. He's worked at his setup and a little bit on backswing, but he's struggling on the transition to get the weight to his left side, and also struggling in release.
So his transition is start of his downswing.
Start of his downswing, yeah.
Pretty much. Okay, cool.
So when we look at Rene's golf swing, there's two things that jump out to us. One is in the backswing. He tends to have a little bit too much turn, so there's a little bit too much of an overturn with the shoulders and the hips, which has a knock-on effect in the downswing.
Can see that.
And then the downswing starts then with the upper body as opposed to the lower body, which we know we want to do. So let's just go through. Let's take a look at the swing first.
Okay, cool. Yeah, get on.
We'll just highlight the areas. So if we take him to the top of the golf swing here, you'll see the shoulders and even his head has turned.
There's a lot of movement, isn't there? There's a lot of turn there, isn't there?
A lot of action in the lower body as well, with the hips moving too much. And then to start the downswing, the upper body just tends to sort of move a little bit first towards the target, and that's where the transition throws off.
Sure.
So let's just go through that Piers and demonstrate that.
Okay, so as you said, Andy, there's a lot of movement in the backswing, isn't there? So there's a lot of turning here, there's a lot of movement here. You can see the left knee really kicks in a lot, and we get this massive turn on the backswing. So from there, generally it's very difficult to start that downswing. As we know, we want to start it down more with the low body. When you overturn, there's a tendency then to tip the upper body toward the target. There's his steep shots, there's his duff shots. He also mentioned he was finding it difficult to release the club as well, and obviously getting that weight, that transfer as well.
Definitely, and I think it's a really important part. A lot of you guys out there think that if you turn a lot, you're going to create a lot of power, when it's not necessarily how much you turn, it's really how well you turn.
It's the efficiency of the turn, isn't it?
How efficient it is, how we coil up against the lower body. So it's creating that resistance, which is the real key, not about turning lots. So whenever you're thinking about the backswing, just a little tip, think of it more of a wind-up rather than a turn. It's going to help you feel that resistance and that stretch.
So sort of more to sort of this move here. So this is a shorter swing, but it's a much more efficient swing. It's a lot more powerful. It's a lot easier for me to transfer my weight.
Definitely.
For sure.
So more efficient backswing. So that's the first thing. Now, as you mentioned there, Rene, that the transition is you're struggling with, and you're struggling to get that release. Now, we've got a drill for him, Piers. That hopefully should improve all that.
I hope so. I hope so. Yeah.
Let's go through it.
Okay, so it's we call it step change of direction. It's a little bit like a Happy Gilmore, but it's basically what it's going to do, Rene, is it's going to help you to start your downswing with your low body, which is the big thing that you want, and also it's going to help shorten your backswing a little bit as well. So what we like to do is to get people definitely do practice swings to start with. May not even ever hit a golf ball doing this. Definitely start with practice swings. So feet together, point the club towards the target. Then as the club and the hands swing past your leg, we want you to step towards the target. So from here, hands move, club moves, you step towards the target. Straight away you'll notice there's a bigger gap between the knees, and because my foot has stepped towards the target, my transition is good. So let's do that again. So arms go past the body, step, transition's good, and then swing through. So this is going to help weight transfer. It's going to help that transition, it's going to help the release, it's going to make the lower body go first.
Okay, one drill that encompasses everything for him there.
Is it always that lucky?
Is it that easy? Is it that easy? Okay, so I mean that's a great drill. Again, anyone out there who just wants to have a go at this, it's going to give you the feeling of sequencing that downswing better, starting with the lower body, creating a little bit of resistance on the way back. It does really help.
Yeah, stick it on a T-peg first as well when you want to hit shots. So do the practice swings, stick it on a T-peg, and hit some shots doing that.
Just do one a little bit faster for me.
Yeah, for sure,
I mean, this is again something that you can work at and build up to. Piers is going to make this look very easy. If you're struggling with this, then it just shows that the start of your sequence of the downswing, it may be a little bit off. So,
yeah, for sure.
You know, start really slow and build up, and you start to
Sorry interrupting there, and I really feel that when I do this, that yes, I get the step and the transition's good, but I really feel that because my hips are moving towards a target, my lower body's moving, my back stays back.
Yeah.
So that's definitely something we'd encourage. We don't like to talk too much about feelings when we do these, Andy, but obviously you get this move here where the upper body moves towards a target. If you can feel that the upper body stays back longer, it's definitely going to help that transition with the lower body.
A little step first just does that.
So there we have that move. The back now is in a really good position. The upper body's in a really good position to then swing through.
The fire swing. Great. Okay, really good drill for you there, Rene.
Hope it helps.
You need to know. Hope it helps you. Post your comments down below, guys. Hopefully that's going to help you, and give that a go at home and give us your feedback. And also, if you want to have the chance to win a swing analysis with myself and Pierce, check out our Facebook page today and be sure to enter. We'll see you soon.
Arms move a lot of wrist set there, but there's not a lot of body set. So we don't see the torso doing a lot of turn. So there's a lot of movement. You can see that you're working really hard at getting the wrist set.